Welcome back to the new norm. Today, I'm dropping some of the amazing psychological facts that you didn't know. But no worries, cause your girl has entered the chat and I'll be spilling all those amazing facts. And they are not just some random TikTok facts, they all are based on legit research papers. There are multiple studies that have been done on these facts. And if you want those research papers, then you can comment down. I will personally mail them to you. So let's psychoanalyze the crap out of life. Okay, so the first one is the Barnum effect, which refers to people's tendency to believe that generic personal description like horoscope and tarot readings are accurate just for them, when in actual they are universal traits for all human beings. For example, you might have seen the rise in tarot reading all of a sudden, and I'm not gonna deny even I fell for it. And there are multiple reasons why we fell for it. One of them is labeling that the profile is just for you. आप लोगों ने देखा भी होगा कि जब भी इंटरनेट पे इंस्टाग्राम पे या यूट्यूब पे कोई टैरो रीडिंग आती है तो उसकी स्टार्टिंग में ही ऐसा लिखा होता है कि दिस मैसेज इज मेंट फॉर यू, या फिर कुछ ऐसा होता है कि द यूनिवर्स वांटेड यू टू फाइंड दिस। और ऐसा ये लोग इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि उससे एक्सेप्टेंस के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं। और जब आप उस रीडिंग में आगे जाते हो तो मोस्टली उसमें फेवरेबल फीडबैक ही होता है, बिकॉज पीपल एक्सेप्ट अ फीडबैक दैट रिफ्लेक्ट देयर बेस्ट सेल्फ्स। And also, when astrology predicts breakup, there are mostly statements like,
You have been going through emotional ups and downs and you're questioning whether your partner really understands you.
and in that moment you feel like, oh my god, that is so my scene. But take a chill pill because that's everyone's scene nowadays. It's not just you crying over that statement, there are 100 other clients that cried over the same statement, and that too in a week. Also, you must have heard tarot readers talking like,
You have been doubting yourself lately, but you know deep down you were meant for something bigger.
and then boom, you are sitting there like, oh my god, did she have my thoughts? But baby girl, that is a thought that must have come across at least once through everyone's mind. So I want you all to chill and don't take these generic personality descriptions personal, because they are clearly not. And the next one is really interesting, which is that breakups are equivalent to drug withdrawal. When you're in love or in attachment with a certain person, then your brain floods with dopamine and oxytocin, and when that person leaves, your body goes through a withdrawal like quitting a drug. And that's why heartbreak physically hurt. All of a sudden, you don't feel like eating, you don't feel like sleeping, you don't feel like doing anything. And to heal, you have to treat your heartbreak like you are quitting an addiction. Go non contact, block the person, don't look at the pictures again and again, delete the pictures. Don't listen to the songs that remind you of that person. Heal your breakup like you're quitting in drug addiction. And the next one is more interesting than the previous one, which is false attribution of arousal, aka the roller coaster trick. So in 1974, Didon and Aron were doing a research and they found out that people misattribute physiological arousal to attraction. And by physiological arousal, I meant like an adrenaline rush from a scary bridge or a ride. In short, your heart races and you think that it's love. That's why thrill dates work. So if you want your crush to fall for you faster, take them to an amusement park. But warning, don't build your entire relationship on adrenaline. Real life doesn't always have roller coasters, sometimes it's just grocery shopping. Now, the next one is that body language shapes mood. Research by Amicadi found that holding a power pose for just 2 minutes can boost your confidence and lower your cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. So, next time before an interview, instead of shaking in anxiety, pose in the mirror and remember, baby, you a star, strike a pose. And the next one is more of a life hack, chew gum to kill your anxiety. Seriously, I'm not kidding. You're anxious before that Zoom call, chew gum. By doing so, your brain gets tricked into thinking that, oh, we are chewing gum, it must be something cool, safe, or chill. It actually reduces your cortisol and helps you stay calm. And the bonus is that you look cool doing it, unless you are chewing like a cow. And the next one is that oversharing is equal to TMI, not TLC. Ever met someone and they trauma dump you in first 5 minutes? People confuse it the most. When you're trauma dumping the other person in the first 5 minutes, it doesn't make them feel connected, it scares them off. Research shows that oversharing early in the relationship causes discomfort. Emotional intimacy takes time. Build it layer by layer, not like instant noodles. The next one is kind of popular, unlike me. The Benjamin Franklin effect. Want someone to like you more? Ask them to do you a favor. A small favor. Ask them to do you small favors like, can you share your pen with me? Can you pass that bottle to me? Franklin noticed that when someone does something nice for you, they justify in their mind like, I helped her, so I must like her. This psychological trick has been replicated in multiple studies. Small favors is equal to big bonding. Okay, so next one is negativity bias. It's human nature to consider one bad comment greater than 10 good compliments. Some troll said that you're ugly, and now you forget the 100 compliments that you got throughout the week. It's human nature. Because your brain is more sensitive to the negative input. While evolution, it helped us to survive, but now it's just ruining our mental health. So save the nice compliments, save the nice poetries that your friends send you, and read them on your bad days. And the next one is spotlight effect. No one cares as much as you think. You spill something on your shirt and think that, oh, everybody's staring at me. In reality, most people didn't even notice. It's called the spotlight effect. We overestimate how much people pay attention to us. So stop overthinking your every move. Everyone is too busy minding their own business. So don't worry until and unless you are a celebrity and there are paps behind you. Ma'am, sir. Take a chill pill. And the next one is scarcity effect, which manipulates people into thinking that limited edition is equal to must have. And I did not take it from any research paper. I took it from a book that I'm currently reading. I'll put a picture of that book here so that you can know which one is it. When something is rare, we value it more. That is why limited edition offers or only two are left make us act fast. Even people do this, have boundaries. Be like Manish Malhotra lehengas. Rare, premium, and not available to everyone. And the next one is really important. Children should be praised for their effort, not for their intelligence. It's proven that kids who are praised for working hard do better than the kids who are praised for being smart. Because when smart kids fail, they think that they are not smart anymore. Meanwhile, hardworking kids just try again. So tell your kids and your younger siblings that you are hardworking, not that you're a genius. Unless you want to raise a self doubting adult. And now, last but not the least, the power of silence in conversations. Ask a tough question and stay silent. The job is done. People hate awkward silence, so they keep talking, often revealing more than they intended. Journalists, therapists, and even our mothers use this trick. And try it during arguments. Silence is greater than drama. I have more of such amazing facts, but I'm hungry now and I have to go. I can make a part 2 of this video if you guys want. And also, I want to let you know that I'm not an official student of psychology. I have studied psychology in one semester of my undergraduation as VAC, which is value additional course. But ever since I was a kid, I've been legit, no. But ever since I was a kid, I was very fascinated by psychology. So I went through some books and some research papers and I got these facts from there. और अगर आप लोगों में से किसी को वो रिसर्च पेपर्स या फिर वो बुक्स चाहिए तो कमेंट कर देना. ओके सो दैट्स अ रैप. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग. बाय बाय. टेक केयर.